Hello and welcome to a new rush hour episode of Trains At, and today we're at Castleton on the Calder Valley line. Today you'll be seeing services by Northern. That's pretty much it. There is some Transpennine Express services meant to run through, but I don't know if they are actually coming through, and maybe freight, but that's run as required as per norm. So here is a pairing of sprinters running from Headbolt Lane to Blackburn, and towards the end of this video there is going to be a rail tour coming through, which may or may not be in the thumbnail of this video. Right, let's get this pairing of 150s. So leading the way through is 150-142 and 150-125, bringing up the rear. Before this, you had 150-108 and 115 running a service from Headbolt Lane, not from Headbolt. You're already messing things up, I know. Right, you had 150-108 and 150-115 running from Blackburn to Headbolt Lane, and apart from that, that's it. So let's see what shall turn up. So the first train of the day, or the second, well, let's just say the first Transpennine and only Transpennine service of the day will be a Class 185 running from Manchester Victoria reverse sidings to Manchester Victoria. Works by 185, 110. Obviously working the driver training up and down here. What a nice way to kick stuff off. So in a quite blurry fashion is a pairing of 195s running from Leeds to Manchester Victoria. Nice two-tone from the driver there from 195024 and 195025 running in numerical order. So the first stopper of the day, if it decides to come around the corner, will be a pairing of sprinters running from Rochdale to Clitheroe. Here it's moving. And this is running the 1626 service. And coming behind me and running the second stopper of the day will be, excitingly, a 152 running from Blackburn to Rochdale. My mind's gone blank, so right, let's get the number of this pretty set. Right, 150-422 brings up the front of this. (15224) is working the Rochdale service, and 150-134 is working the Clitheroe service. Lovely stuff. Now getting ready to depart is the 1626 Northern service to Rochdale. Oh, happy days. All we need to see is 2T5 now. then that's a rush hour film done, basically. And 156422 and 155134 over there has departed with the delayed 1624, I want to say, Northern service. Either 1624 or 1656. No, not 1656. 1626 Northern service to Clitheroe. My brain's just gone into an utter meltdown. So yeah, let's see if my brain doesn't go into meltdown now. And now just about to come around the corner will be a class 195 running from Chester to Leeds. Works by 195107. Nice two-tone from the driver there, and a windscreen wash from the guard. Oh, I just love it. The next train to be passing through will be a pairing of 158s running from Leeds to Wigan Wallgate. One 58792 and 158906 bringing up the rear. So the next train to be coming through will be a singular class 158 running from Wigan Wallgate to Leeds. Works by 158757. Now coming through will be a pairing of 195s running from Leeds to Chester. One 195 006 on the front and 195 002 bringing up the rear. And now just about to come round the corner will be 15224 working the 1655 Northern service to Blackburn. Jeez, those brakes need a good maintenance on them. Jeez, that was some of the loudest brakes I have ever heard. And now getting ready to depart is 15224 working the 1655 Northern service to Blackburn. So now coming in is the delayed 1658 Northern service from Clitheroe to Rochdale. Works by a single class 156. And it is works by 156461. Lovely. So now getting ready to depart is the delayed 1658 Northern service from Clitheroe to Rochdale. And we will see the return of 156461. So now about to come through will be a pairing of 195s running from Manchester Victoria to Leeds. One 95025 is leading again. And 195024 spitting itself with rain on the rear. One 5135 and 15129 running from Blackburn to Headbolt Lane. Now coming through will be a 15156 combination running from Headbolt Lane to Blackburn. One 5146 bringing up the front, and 156429 bringing up the rear. And now coming through will be a Class 195 running from Manchester Victoria, or not Manchester Victoria, from Leeds to Manchester Victoria. Works by 195128. Called a champion. And now coming in is the return of 156461 with the on-time 1724 Northern service from Rochdale to Clitheroe. So weird seeing a two-car doing the Clitheroe service. And now getting ready to depart is 156461 with the 1724 Northern service to Clitheroe. And why there is a couple sat in the shelter not getting on a train, it's just weird. Because all I'm seeing is them kissing and doing all the weird stuff. Yeah. If you want a full in-depth video of why I've decided then, let me know. Because I'll go into about a good 3-hour thingy about it. So, yeah. So now coming in there is another single 156 running from Blackburn to Rochdale. I don't know why the stoppers keep getting delayed, but we'll just go with it. Doesn't matter. It's rush hour. So this is works by 156415. And now getting ready to depart is 156415 with the delayed 1426, 1726 Northern service to Rochdale. So the next train to be passing through will be a pairing of Class 195s running from Chester to Leeds. Works by 195015 and 195017. Charging up to Leeds like a batass from hell. So now coming through will be a pairing of 158s running from Leeds to Wigan Walgate. One 158-869 and 158-791 on the rear. So now coming through is another pairing of 158s running from Wigan Walgate to Leeds. One 158-842 bringing up the front, and 158-868 bringing up the rear. So the next train to be pulling in will be a pairing of 150s running from Clitheroe to Rochdale. The reason why the 195 hasn't showed up, or the other stopper, is I have no idea. But we will find out soon. So leading the way is 150 and I'll get the rear once she does the departing. Lovely. Just passing through there is a Class 195 from Leeds to Chester. 195 110. And now departing is 150 and a partner with the 1758 Northern service to Rochdale. With 15144 bringing up the rear. And a nice nod and a thumbs up from the guard. Now the people in the shot that were kissing have left, I will no longer throw up. I hope YouTube don't demonetize this video. Please don't, YouTube. So now coming in is the return of 156461, I think, with the delayed 1755 Northern service to Blackburn, calling additionally at Clifton. Don't ask me why they're calling it Clifton now. Oh, and it's 156415. And this is just knocking on the door to 6 minutes late. once she eventually departs, she'll probably be knocking on the door to about 7, maybe even 8. And if I did say it was going Blackburn. So now departing is 156415 with the 6.5 minute delayed northern service to Blackburn, calling additionally at Clifton. Now, I'm unsure on this, but I'm going to have to say in about half an hour's time is, let me just pan. As you can see, the 1826 to Rochdale is delayed. Now, my suspicions is this rail tour which has left Skipton has left. When I last checked, this was running about 15 minutes early. So I am assuming the rail tour has been put in front of this next stopper that's come from Blackburn. Now, I'm not going to say if it's going to be in front of it or not, but, you know, I'm going to be running this for about another hour. So we'll find out as the night progresses. So now coming through will be a Class 195 running from from Manchester Victoria to Leeds. I think that was Calder Champion 195128. Or Calder Champion or Cumbrian Champion. Can't remember. It's one of the two anyway. It's got a nameplate. So the next train to be coming through will be a pairing of sprinters running from Blackburn to Headbolt Lane. (151.25) on the front and 142 bringing up the rear. The next train to be passing through will be a 156-150 combination running from Headbolt Lane to Blackburn. (156-404) on the front and 151.01 bringing up the rear. Smelling nice as always. The next train to be coming around the bend will be a pairing of 195s running from Leeds to Manchester Victoria. Nice two-tone from the driver there from 195-014 and 195-003 bringing up the rear. Now coming in is the pairing of sprinters running from Rochdale to Clitheroe. I had to look then and second guess myself. Don't do that, it is rush hour. You can make as much of a mess as you like. Oh really? Yeah. Let's just give the ladies and gentlemen this number. So this is 151.44 and I'll get the number when she departs of the racer. I can use the train carriage as a number. So it is... oh jeez. So on the rear is 151.50. Lovely stuff. So now getting ready to depart is 151.44 and 151.50 with the 1826 Northern Service to Clitheroe. there goes a red bus. So now coming in is the delayed 1826 Northern service to Rochdale. Works by 156403. Bit full. Lovely. So now getting ready to depart is the delayed 1826 Northern service to Rochdale. So now coming through is 158759 running from Leeds to Wigan Wallgate. So now coming through will be a pairing of Class 158 running from Wigan Wallgate to Leeds. One 58789 bringing up the front. And 158903 bringing up the rear. What a nice evening it's turned into. The next train to be coming through will be a West Coast Railways Class 57 running from Skipton to Brakehouse. Oh, happy days. Scarborough Castle 57317 on the front and 57315 bringing up the rear. So now coming through will be a pairing of Class 195s running from Leeds to Chester. Please on. So 195011 bringing up the front and 195015 bringing up the rear. So now coming in is 156403 with the 1855 Northern service to, I think, Blackburn. 156403. I will miss the 156s when they go. They've got a real sense of character to them. And I'll miss the 152s as well when they go. And I think when Northern have replaced all the sprinters, I think it'd be a real shame, because sprinters have been the variety up and down this line for 35 years. So yeah. So now departing is 156403 with the delayed 1855 Northern service to Blackburn. Yeah. I think it'll be a shame when the sprinters have been officially retired from Northern. I will miss them. Most of the sprinters have got such a sense of character to them. Like, I think they have. And even like the non-transport part of me is like, I want to ride on sprinters more often. Yeah, I think sprinters are great. Anyway, that's my little thingy done about sprinters. Just put your thoughts on the sprinters in the comments if you so wish. And if you disagree with me, I simply and quite frankly do not care to argue with you. Right, let's just move on to the final train, shall we? Yeah, why not? So the final train of the day will be a pairing of sprinters from Clitheroe to Rochdale. With 15121 bringing up the front, and I'll get the rear once she departs. Now getting ready to depart with 15121 and a partner with the delayed 1858 Northern service to Rochdale. And 15108 brings up the rear, and as they continue up to Rochdale and then come back down to operate the 1926 to Clitheroe, I will leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching. This is greatly appreciated. Yeah, what a rush hour it's been. Like, first one of 2024, and I've loved it. My next train spotting film, I'm not quite sure as of yet, as I'm trying to get some dates penciled in for other stations, so I will let you know closer to the time, but for the time being it is going to be back at Castleton. So yeah, once I've got those dates penciled in, I will get those dates over on my community tab on a Sunday, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. But apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.